Alt. Stop shaming anti-vaxxers. Humanity needs to reduce its population, and it's better for everyone if the stupid people volunteer to thin their herds first. Vaccines helps control diseases. Once those diseases are out and about again, they'll be able to evolve and become stronger than their vaccine counterparts, meaning even vaccinated people will get sick. So kill the anti-vaxxers or send them to an island? Isn't that the purpose of Australia and Georgia? Hail Atlanta. Problem is, it also affects people who can't get vaccines for medical reasons. It's called herd immunity. If your kid has an immune disease and another otherwise healthy but unvaccinated kid in his class gets measles, looks like your kid is missing school, assuming everyone finds out about the measles in enough time to inform you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed spending time with your kid up until now, because that was all the time you were ever going to get with them. At least tiny coffins are cheaper, I guess. In an also extremely unethical sense, eugenics to weed out autoimmune diseases from the gene pool. Once again, the real tip is in the comments. Just the tip. All my tip seems to get our complaints. Too bad that wouldn't work. It's the innocent children, not the stupid parents who die. It's way more than them. Vaccines rely on herd immunity to prevent diseases from propagating. So boom. You've not just got the people who can't take vaccines due to fucked up immune systems, but all of us who potentially fall victim to viruses that are able to mutate in a much bigger, more fertile victim ecosystem instead of one strain just dying off in an isolated individual surrounded by vaccinated people. Basically, anti-vaxxers put all of humanity in danger. So, you're saying they do cull the herd? Actually no. Some people cannot take vaccines due to certain circumstances and rely on the fact most people are vaccinated for herd immunity, meaning that the disease does not have enough people to spread to, causing it to die out. So if there are enough anti-vaxxers, we will be sacrificing more than just the stupid ones. So kill the anti-vaxxers before they kill us all. The real alt is always on the comments. Alt, no way. 100% ethical to kill these assholes off before they kill the rest of us. If you kill a killer, the amount of killers remain the same. Okay, but like what if I kill like 100 killers? Apostrophe. I thought that was what the snap is for. Drives past pediatrician. I'm sorry little one. /r/dumb pretips. Seriously. It blows my mind that this somehow got 7,000 upvotes and Reddit gold. Cause this is like a widespread trope that seems cool, but in reality is idiotic. However, no one can / wants to disagree with it. Like an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. That's a stupid saying. If my eye got poked out, the retribution wouldn't be to take out my other eye. But it sounds so nice, so people are drawn to it and who would go out of their way to criticize it. This is why I don't trust what people think, no matter how widespread. The fact that this got gold shows even anti-vaxxers can be just as idiotic as anti-vaxxers. Yes, should be in LPT. Problem is, they're fertile ground for mutations. You want measles gone, not mutated into super measles that fucks us all up. No, the children shouldn't have to die for their parents' mistakes. No, that's stupid. When a pathogen has the opportunity to evolve via contact, it will. This is just speeding up the germs evolving to make past vaccinations pointless. Flu goes from chicken to human. You're dumb as an anti-vaxxer /you/I heard to Mitchell Bay. So do we need to stop any refugee movement from countries that don't have vaccination standards? Herd immunity is a thing though. The anti-vaxxers aren't necessarily the ones who will pay. Anti-vaxxers compromise the people who need herd immunity to make it. Elderly people, newborns and all other immunodepressed people. Anti-vaxxers should absolutely be shamed, because they won't be the only victims. What a stupid post. Wish you could give anti-gold. Dude, that's idiotic. Remember the Black Plague, the plague that wiped out almost an entire country and resulted in us having to bring dead people to a separate island. Vaccines are supposed to literally stop sicknesses from spreading by eliminating them. The kids who aren't getting vaccinated for diseases are getting killed at a young age because they have weak immune systems. Not only that, but if someone is carrying a disease like pox or the flu, that puts all of us in danger if it spreads. r/shitilofepratips would love this post if you want karma so bad. Zip it. Thanos. TL. Dr. Op is dumb and should feel bad. No one actually cares about the anti-vaxxers. It's the harm they cause on others and the spread of disease against healthy people that's the problems. Do you people not understand how herd immunity/vaccines work? This sounds like it makes sense, but is actually criminally stupid. Bro, herd immunity. Anti-vax screws over children with immunity problems too. Yeah. They'll just kill innocents and not themselves. And if they were to die of disease, they could infect others. But I like where you're coming from. It wouldn't impact the dumb people as much as it would impact the weak, the young, and the elderly. Stupid people would get sick and then spread it and eventually get better. But the people they spread it to might be far more vulnerable, like when visiting grandma. You don't have an understanding of how vaccines work. Herd immunity is basically 95% of the population gets vaccinated to protect the 5% who are not. When the 5% increases, that means there is a chance that a particular disease won't get controlled. And these diseases are called infectious for a reason. They rapidly infect anyone that are able to contract them. That means babies will get it. Anyone that is immune compromised. That includes people on anti-cancer therapy, steroid therapy and immunity disorders. Old people with deficient immune systems can contract it too. Now most of these diseases have no cure. That's why vaccines exist. So imagine what disastrous consequences this will have because some idiots decided to create an uninformed society. Also imagine if a certain strain of something decided to evolve, rendering the vaccine useless, putting it all at risk. Keep in mind some children might have something very harmless as the common cold, might contract pertussis for example, might cause them to get apnea and die. How was this their fault? Source: I'm a doctor. Also any medical book. Can I ask you where the term herd immunity originated? I don't know tbh. If you'd like I will look it up and see if I can turn up with anything reliable. I do. It's from a natural process where passive immunity is achieved when a disease impacts members in the herd who fight it off, and enough of the herd either becomes immune or dies. Once the rate of the immune has reached enough of the herd's population through passive immunity, herd immunity is achieved. Vaccines attempt to artificially achieve this by inducing passive immunity, but the substances used in the vaccines, and, more importantly, the schedule of administration, have long-term health effects that discourage many from getting vaccinated. I'm sure both your medical license and the aforementioned books will paint me as some sort of lunatic for saying this, but it doesn't change the fact of the matter. Herd immunity will occur when the immunocompromised die. What this crowd will abhor me for saying is that I have the right to not submit myself or my children to potential health risks, perceived or real, to keep others from getting sick. He asked where the word originated, not an explanation, otherwise I would have provided one. Can you please inform me on what long-term effects you are referring to? Oh, you're not just a lunatic. You're an asshole as well. Immune compromised can live a long life because guess what? That's what doctors do. They help people. You're basically advocating for a survival of the fittest scenario. If you don't have a good immune system, your place isn't on Earth. No, it's about herd immunity for people that can't get the vaccines. I know we like to poke fun at anti-vaxxers, but stupid shit like this isn't constructive. It doesn't need to reduce its population, we do that naturally, and we actually need more young people in the world. But DW, it's all good you watched Avengers, so you must be right. Idiot. How the shit does this have 8k upvotes? What a fucking moronic thing to post. Thanks for this post. I now realized I should have unsubscribed from this shithole of a sub a long time ago. The reason people shame them is because their recklessness and willful ignorance has consequences for people around them uninvolved in their decisions. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.